Good morning one and all. Today I am going to teach about Introduction to Digital Signal Processor, that is Unit 5. The first topic is DSP functionalities. Okay, this DSP functionalities means a digital signal processor is a specialized microprocessor with its architecture optimized for the operational needs of the digital signal processing. Okay, it is a specialized microprocessor with its architecture optimized for the operational needs of the digital signal processing. This goal of DSP is usually to measure, filter and compress continuous real world analog signals. Okay, also some DSPs have the power efficiency, so they are more suitable in portable devices like mobile phones because of lower power consumption. Okay, next we can go for circular buffering. The circular buffering allows us to significantly accelerate the data transfer in a real-time system. For example, you can take this buffer. In first stage we have x of 4, x of 5, x of 2, x of 3. Here the new element is x of 5 and the old element is x of 2. That is, the new element replaces the old element in each and every stage. Okay, in next stage, here this is x of 3 is the old element and x of 6 is the old new element. The new element also moves forward by 1. Okay, it moves forward the memory location by 1. If it reaches the end of the buffer, next again it goes to the starting of the buffer. By the next stage, it goes to the starting of the buffer. Okay, so here it is the new element, x of 6 is the new element. In next stage, here see it is moving one step forward by memory location 1. So x of 7 is the new element. In next stage, it is in the first element. The sample is the first element. Okay, here the sample is last element. So in next stage, our new sample is in the first one. Okay, so x of 8 is here and this becomes the old sample. So that only this name is indicated as circular buffering. Next we can see some advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of circular buffering are: in linear buffering it is simple but not at all efficient. Here in circular buffering it is an efficient method of storing the input data of real-time system. Okay, it is used in fast Fourier transform, and in circular buffering this software implementation is also easy. Disadvantages is only one. There is only one disadvantage, that is complexity in accessing data and access time. Next, the salient features required for a DSP, that is a digital signal processors, are: first one is multiplier and multiplier accumulator, second one is multiple access memory, third one is multi-ported memory, fourth one is a very long instruction word architecture, fifth one is pipelining, sixth one is special addressing modes, seventh one is on-chip peripherals. These are the salient features of DSP. Next, advantages of DSP processor are: it is strong in terms of performance. Okay, first advantage is it is strong in terms of performance. Second one is it is easier to use. Third one is it is faster. Fourth one is development time is very less. So we have seen about circular buffering and DSP functionalities. That's all. Thank you.